Excuse my wig. It needs some work. Anyway, we ain't here for that. We just gonna ignore that. I'm supposed to get it fixed. Anyway, got some messages towards people. We gonna see what messages we got for you today. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Please give us some messages for the Taurus people. What messages do we got for the Taurus people today? Messages for the Taurus people. The star. Somebody could be dealing with an Aquarius. Somebody could be healing. Somebody could be being hopeful, praying, hoping, wishing on something. Okay, so let's see what we got. Somebody's excited about something. I feel the energy of being overly joyed. Yes. Finally. It's an excitement. Let's see what we got for the Taurus people. The Emperor. Taurus energy. No, that's not Taurus energy. Sorry. Back it up. This is Aries energy. But we got the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Star. So, I'm sorry, and the Three of Swords. So, it makes sense that the Star card did show his face because somebody's taking charge of their hurt. Taking charge of the hurt. It must be in a way. But since they're taking charge of the hurt, that means that they are healing. Star energy. Which is good because we all need that. So let's see what we got. Nine of Swords. Anxiety, stress, staying up at night thinking about this hurt. So this hurt is in the way. And that's why somebody's taking charge to heal it because it's a problem. It's a problem for them. The hurt that's in the way. The Sun, because they may not have been aware at first, but they are now with the Sun card energy. Two of Wands reversed. See, somebody's had stress and anxiety because they haven't made a decision to do anything about the hurt, but they are beating themselves up because they just now become aware of it. They beating themselves up because this hurt is in the way of them starting a brand new passionate beginning. Page of Wands, a bright new idea that they have. Nine of Pentacles, it requires being single and on their own. King of Pentacles, it could be you, Taurus energy. It could be a union that you're wanting to go towards, something that you may have been sabotaging, that you have a lot of love for, but still yet left it out in the cold. I feel like you're wanting to offer love to it, but first, you must take charge of this hurt that is in your way. Nine of Swords. The King of Wands. The Emperor. Look, it's coming out. The King of Wands and Emperor. You got anxiety. You staying up at night thinking about something. You're taking charge of a situation. And I feel like it's the hurt. The hurt is what caused you to leave something that you care about out in the cold, which is why you're stressing at night. Because you're wanting to get into calmer waters. You're wanting to stand in your truth. You want to have some type of contracts or collaborations, and you made a final judgment call that you don't want to miss out. So you're trying to bring in reconciliation, but you must clear this hurt out because it's been a problem for you. Three of Swords. Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Ace of Swords. Okay, you could have been somebody, some unconditional love that made you aware. Yep, that you need to heal. Somebody could be dealing with a Virgo, but somebody's went within. They've reflected on the inner side and realized that balance needs restored. Okay, along with somebody else, Queen of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. And the Fool card. Page of Cups. See, somebody wanted, it's like about a leap of faith. Somebody didn't put in any work because they didn't have a leap of faith. And this person, they was the one. But yet and still, you had to go within yourself and ask, well, what is the problem here? Because this is unconditional love, and why ain't I reaching out and grab it? Ace of Swords. You start being honest with yourself. Eight of Cups, that it was some things that didn't serve you emotionally that you needed to walk away from. And instead of walking away up until this point, you had been holding on. And that has been in a way of getting you reaching out and grabbing this love that you desire for yourself. Queen of Pentacles. Could have been for you, Taurus feminine as well. See, there's a brand new beginning here that somebody needs to move towards, or that it's available. We got the King of Swords with the Justice card. Under that, somebody could be dealing with a Libra. Somebody could be dealing with a Libra who needs to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. And they want to offer you love, but they've been suppressing it. So whoever this person is, they're realizing that hurt is the only reason that they have not dove into the love that they desire, that they want. Four of Swords. And I do feel like they're taking the charge to heal. Yeah, because they want to find balance in their own life. Healing brings in balance. And when the balance comes in, see, this is a reflection that they looked in on themselves. Healing brings balance, and balance brings in a solid ground for somebody to be able to plant a seed in this brand new passionate beginning that they want. And up until now, I don't feel like this person made a decision. Because up until now, I don't feel like they were aware of their actions or why their actions were being caused. Because people be sometimes acting like they don't see a problem, you know, and it's because they lack the perspective that they need to even see what's wrong. Tell me about the Sun card. Nine of Cups reverse. And the Four of Pentacles reverse. See, that's about being made aware of the overindulgence. Nine of Cups reverse. Somebody been overindulging in that hurt that they was holding on to. Maybe didn't realize, but now that they do, they're taking the initiative to walk away from it. Four of Pentacles reverse, meaning that now that I see that I've been holding on and overindulging in the hurt, I'm going to release it. Four of Pentacles reverse is about letting go. So now they're letting it go. They see that it's hurt. It's hurt that's been there. They've been hurt. Nine of Wands. Yeah, I'm hurt. But I can stand up and defend what I deserve. And this is a new perspective that this person is taking on. That I'm good. I can go on. I don't got to hope bring this hurt with me. I can let that hurt go. Two of Wands reverse. I feel like that's moving from an unmade decision to a made decision. Because the person is now realizing hurt has been hindering them. And now they realize why you have to forgive people for you. Because that hurt will hinder you in your future decisions. Like now, for whoever this is. Look at them. They're leaving the broken truths behind and moving on to the truth. Moving on to alignment. And I feel like they're moving swiftly too. Could be you, Taurus, with the Knight of Wands. I mean, sorry, with the Knight of Pentacles here. But he's mythological. He thought long and hard on his decision before he made it because it's one that lasts long. Say, but it's about you having some type of contracts and agreements. It's about you being strong and courageous and going to get the love or reconciliation and that you don't want to miss out on due to hurt that has nothing to do with you now. Ace of Wands. Something about the Ace of Wands. Ace of Pentacles reverse. The Temperance. Now you see, there's something somebody's coming in with a vulnerability. Temperance reverse. It's like they're heeding or acknowledging that the reason that this brand new passionate beginning was unstable is because it was a lot of fights, arguing, conflict. Why? Because somebody chose to keep focusing on the past that was no longer a part of the current, the now, the future. And that same person who's realizing that is deciding to let that hurt go. They're laying it all down and they're going to be who they truly are. They got something to say with this Page of Wands energy. Tell me about this Temperance card first. Somebody could be dealing with a Sagittarius. But see, it's been a whole bunch of confusion. And now they just want to lay all them burdens down. They just want to offer love and vulnerability, hoping to find the balance in the situation. Possibly with this Queen of Swords, don't gotta be, but they want the burdens to go down. All the pain, all the exhaustion. Page of Wands. I feel like somebody's gonna be receiving a message here where it comes to, I decided to put the hurt down. I don't want to focus on the past no more, but I want to focus on the future. See, because the reason this all got happened is because it is something that makes you happy out there. And the reason that you're not able to reach out and grab that happiness, reach out and plan for a future, reach out and get into alignment is because the hurt. The hurt was all a big part. It kept you hung up, kept you tied up. High refined Taurus energy. The love was there, but it was up to you to acknowledge the truth. To play a role in taking charge of that hurt that really didn't even matter to you no more. And in a sense it did because it scarred you. But it was up to you to let it go. For you to say, hey, yeah, I've been through some things, but I can still keep on going. It's other things out here that I deserve, and if I stay hung up on this, I can't get past it, right? So the Knight of Pentacles, somebody learned a lesson, but they didn't just hold on to it anymore. See, because now so whoever this is, they determined to persevere with this Knight of Wands energy. They're determined to get to this Four of Wands, into this union, into this relationship, into this something solid. They're determined. Five of Swords. I feel like they're determined to let that hurt go, because look at that Five of Swords. They still holding on to the 3. Talking about the Five of Swords. And this is why. See, for some of you, Taurus masculine is you. You held on to that hurt, and now you can see it. Look at you watching. You look in the mirror. You look at that man in the mirror. You say, you know what? Them actions right there. My ways of being to be why I miss out on opportunity if I allow myself to miss out on it, because I got clearly so much love in this situation. So why am I holding back? That's the realization that the hurt has been held on to. So your final judgment calls that you let it go. You close the cycle out and you go for that reconciliation, because that's what matters to you and not the hurt. The hurt is gone. The person that led the hurt is gone. So it's up to you to move past that so that you can be successful beyond that and not be caught up on that, if that makes sense to you. What else we got for the Taurus people? The High Priestess. Yep. Somebody needs to just follow their intuition. That's what it all boils down to. Follow your intuition. Page of Pentacles says that you learn things, but it's time to start something new. The Judgment Call says that you made a final judgment call, and you choose this person that you feel like is the one to you. Again, for somebody, it could be a air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It's like, let's put all the hurt down, all the bad energy, all the bad blood, and let's get into the love. But how much water is under that bridge? Yep. Ace of Cups says that you just want love. You just want to offer love. You just want to manifest the love. You just want to give into this lover's connection. You don't know how. You don't know what. You just know that you was caught up, and you know that you want to be better. The Hangman. Gaining a new perspective after being caught up in a situation. And I feel like up until you was forced to look at it, you didn't see nothing wrong. But now you got this Empress, Taurus energy, that you want to bring in new energy with, and that heartbreak can't be a part of it. Standing up and defending your position, being hopeful. This is what somebody else is being hopeful about. Being hopeful about moving forward, even though you was caught up on hurt for so long, or however long it was. Two of Swords, that says that there's 2 ways to go and you're not sure what you want. Somebody could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, masculine, who's gained a new perspective here. He's gained a new perspective, and he's coming to say something to you, but you're not so sure what to do with him. You do feel like this is your destiny, and this is possibly justice being served for somebody stabbing you in the back or betraying you, or leaving you standing where you're not, leaving you confused where you didn't know where you stood. Now somebody's standing up and defending the position. Somebody could be dealing with an Aquarius. We got Cancer. We also got the Strength card, but somebody's being courageous, being strong, and moving forward, trying to find a balance. And they got faith in the situation. That's all they can have, because it's been a tower moment. A combustion is what I'm hearing. But it was only because somebody decided to hold on to hurt. Now, just imagine if you were being with somebody, or you dating somebody, and you trying to get into them, but they constantly holding on to shit that, you know, that don't matter when we moving forward, right? Because the past is the past. That's done. That's consolidated. It's like we don't need to visit that, really, if you really want to be technical. But if you keep looking back and you're using how your ex was or how your old person was, and you constantly lining me up with it, hey, spiritual divinity, I don't see how that's going to work for us, because I ain't your ex. You see what I'm saying? Whatever your ex did to you, that's cool and dandy. You know, you can express it. We can talk about it so that you can make sure we don't go through that again. But you ain't got to be like, oh, well, if I see a woman do this, that means y'all all this and that. Like, no. You got to be vulnerable. You got to open yourself up to who you were before you ever got hurt. Because the hurt has got you looking through a pair of lenses that you really need to lay down. Okay? Because it ain't working out. Hurt people hurt people. And after so many times, you can point that finger, but at some point, you're going to have to look at your own burdens that need to lay to rest. Because it's becoming a bit much to juggle. Look at her. So it's time to lay those burdens down and close that cycle. That's what somebody got to do. Because it's harming you more than it's hurting you. I mean, it's harming you more than it's helping you. And it's time to manifest. And how can you manifest with hurt on your heart? How can you truly be happy holding on to hurt? You can't. So you got to let it go. And people won't. Yeah. But see, that's the thing. When people, whoever left you for dead, as you say, that's somebody. But if you moving on in the world and you meet somebody new, you can't keep looking at, this person through the person of that lens of the other person that left you for dead, as you say. Because that won't work out for you. You'll just keep, and then just, that's why healing is so important, because it's baggage. And people don't really need to bring, like when we have baggage, like if I got hurt by some dude, I need to stay by myself until I recollect all that. Because if I try to take that on somewhere else, now I'm putting baggage on the next motherfucker that ain't got nothing to do with it. But a lot of people don't heal. Healing is hard to do. So people just sweep that shit under the rug and keep on keeping. Like they just good, until it all come crashing down. And then we forced to heal. Then you forced to be by yourself. Then you forced to isolate from the world because so much hurt done piled up on you and you just can't take it no more. And that's how the universe be working. Because in reality, why do we be dating people in the first place? Because we be looking for love, right? And it's up until that point till you realize, well, I really don't need no love from you motherfuckers, because y'all really don't got no, like, a lot of people, it's love to receive and love to give, but these people so hurt that their perspective of love is fucked up. Their perspective of love is that I beat your ass because my daddy beat my mama ass. Or their perspective of love is that you give me all your money because that's how my mama did my daddy. Like, perspectives of love is so fucked up because nobody want to heal themselves. So people really be thinking they got love and they really be got motherfucking lust and baggage. That's really what they be having. Like, if you really get you a healthy relationship and you not a healed person, it's going to be uncomfortable for you because your person ain't going to be tolerating that, or they not going to be going for that, and they're not just going to be letting that slide like everybody else. And then you're going to be uncomfortable because they're going to be forcing you to question yourself, like, and not really if it's something that you're solid in. Like, if you know, but if somebody say something to you and you think in the back of your mind it's still there and you think about it later, it's got to be something that you held on to it for. Like, if you know that you need to change and the motherfucker keep constantly telling you that you need to change, then ain't no point of arguing with the motherfucker. But we'll sit here and argue because whatever. You know what I mean? It's cycles that are broken that needs to be disengaged in. So that's why I said if I'm doing some shit and I realize, damn, that's a toxic version of myself, I need to stop that because it really ain't no good. Then I'll start working on it. But I haven't always been willing to look at problems and say I got a problem. You see what I'm saying? I just be like, nah, it's you, motherfucker. Because it's hard to admit, damn, you ain't perfect, but we ain't. I don't know why we be trying to hold ourselves as perfect, but that's not our job in the world to be perfect. We're just supposed to be the best that we can. And if you're not acknowledging that something needs work, then we can't fix it, And I've been there saying, I don't want to listen to nobody. I listen, but I know enough in my discernment to just not listen to anybody. I hear you out, but that don't mean I'm going to take shit into consideration that you said, because I know it's a spiritual warfare out here. But in some things I will. It just depends on what was put on my heart and what wasn't. That's how I rock with whatever gets put on my heart, because that's genuine, right? And that's what the Lord put out for me, so that's what I can trust. So it's bad out here though. And the hurt people's defense is bad out here. When you coming off, say you've been hurt and you healing, it's hard to trust these motherfuckers. Hey, Alton, it's hard to trust people. It's hard because people be lying, they be faking, they be, you know what I mean? And that's why discernment is so important. Because if you got discernment, or you like me, I'm pick up on your energy. So it don't matter what you telling me out your mouth. I'm going to read it. Like, I ain't got time to play. And that's what's important for me, because people can just tell you anything. And how can you really tell if you don't got the discernment to see it? You can't. Four of Wands. Look, we still sticking on this union, this relationship. I'm reaching for stability with you, but I can't obtain it for some reason. Because hurt will hinder everybody. Yep, I'm reaching. Look, it's somebody out here reaching for stability with somebody and you can't get it. Why can't you get it? Because this person refuses. They got the love, it's there, but they refuse to indulge in that unconditional love. Why? Because they need to heal. Because if somebody has bruised your heart and you hold on to that instead of healing it, when love comes by and it's ready to snatch you up, you're not ready for it. And true love don't just come running by you every day. You see what I'm saying? So heal yourself, baby, because the Lord is going to send you somebody and he wants you to be ready, because it's not fair for people to heal, right? And let's just hurt people, hurt people. So when I'm hurt, I'm going to hurt you. I'm not meaning to, but that's just how it goes. So until I heal myself, then I can be more healthy for you and in the rest of the environment, or myself first and foremost. You see what I'm saying? So this somebody's message is that you need to heal, and it's important, because when love crosses you by, you won't be able to see it. You'll be thinking everybody's out to get you because a motherfucker done fucked you over, and it's happened to everybody. You know what I mean? But some of us sit in the hurt and never deal with love again, or we just cast everybody away. And some of us actually heal, and we get back out there and we look at for more healthy people like ourselves to build a more healthy foundation. Right? Because if you really be honest, you don't really need no love. The love you need is within yourself. But we all want to have somebody. Okay? And that's just another fact. But you don't want to just have anybody, because it'll turn you into a hurt person. I'm telling you. You just take your time and find you somebody good. And it ain't a lot of good people just laying around out there. So let the Lord guide you. Heal yourself. And somebody's scared to give into the love, but you feel it. Heal. Look, more healing. Four swords. The underlying truth is that I love you, but I can't reach out and grab it because I'm hurt. And you know, love is a beautiful thing. Love can heal all kind of stuff when people indulge in it properly. See, there's the hurt. It's still coming out to haunt people. It's like you want to manifest, but we got to work on this first. We got to heal this hurt. Three of Swords. But the sad part is that the happiness is there. It's right there, but the hurt is too. So it's in your way of indulging in the happiness. See, the Three of Swords, look at it. Six of Cups. It's about the past. It's about the past. It requires some work. But there's another thing that you got wish fulfillment going on. You want to work on it with wish fulfillment, but you can't work on it with wish fulfillment because the hurt is in your way. The most important thing that needs to be worked on is the hurt, because the hurt will hinder you from getting in deep into your heart space. So then you'll be trying to do surface level shit where you're supposed to dive in. And then you got people, you know, you'll be like, oh, it comes times where people are being like, oh, well, let me run here. Let me run because... Looking for your computer. Let me run because it feels so deep. Oh my God, this feels too good to be true. I'm going to run on you. And guess what? That leaves your person that also feels the same like you do there, stuck, left out in the cold, to wonder, well, what happened? It was going so good. Why did they disappear? And they disappear because they couldn't take it. Because this right here is still there. And because this right here just keeps reminding them, dang, it's getting deep. The love is getting real. And that's all that means is you got all this. You got even more power to bring me this. And that's from a hurt perspective. That's from hurt lenses that a person is looking. If I leave now, you won't have the power to hurt me. But that's not how it goes. Is if I heal now, I got the power to be vulnerable. And somebody might hurt you down the line. But you got, look, what did Medea say in her movie? My daughter likes to watch it. She said, baby, don't give up. She said, because all that'll happen is that you will heal and you'll get back out there and you might run up on another heartbreak. But after so many heartbreaks, you're going to run up on a heart surgeon who know how to fix all them heartbreaks you've been through. Boom. Well put. Well put, Tyler Perry. That's what he said. That's what I'm trying to say here in a sense, right? So you keep on trying. And how many times will you try before you run up on something good? Or it's either you give up and nobody want to spend the rest of their life alone. So you get your bandages, baby. Patch that heart up and let's get going, because I'm just saying, it's beautiful things out there. What are you looking for now?
My computer charger.
Okay, go look down there somewhere. Look in the brick. No, down at the door by the brick. Look inside the brick. Is that one yours? I've been cleaning up, sticking stuff here, sticking stuff there. Is that it? Mm-hmm. Are you sure? Mm-hmm. Do yours got that little tape on it? Mm-hmm. It has that on it? Mm-hmm. I don't think it does. It does. Bring it back. Ain't your computer. Yeah, I homeschool. Bring me the computer. She's saying that this is hers, but I don't think hers got this on it. I think this goes to my computer, and I think she got to keep looking. Girl, I took my kids been out of school since COVID. Let's see. This ain't the plug-in side, is it? Nope, that's the headphone side. Let's see the other side of it. You see how that don't fit your computer? That's because that's not your charger. Hold on, y'all. Here, take it. Now, is it another one over there? Go look, since you running trying to beat me. Is it another one?
No.
Okay, well, that means you need me to look. Hold on. Here, you take your computer. And don't you and the baby got the same charger?
Yes.
Okay. So then I might put it in here. Wherever I put it, I didn't want it to be too far. I knew you was going to need it at some point. And I'll be sticking stuff places. Okay, let's see if this one's it right here. This one's yours right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we all want to manifest our dreams, but oh, I'm hungry. But trauma. This ain't even got to be, oh, somebody broke my heart. This could be, oh, my daddy broke my heart back in the day. And sometimes you gotta move past all of that too. But pain brings growth. So it's necessary that we all go through pain so that we can become greater versions of ourselves. Because if they be like, hey, look at this. Look at, if they don't dangle something good in your face to get you to come on the lesson, you won't go. If you knew it was a painful lesson, you wouldn't even go over there and learn. You'd be staying stuck where you at and be just fine with it because you don't want to feel no pain. So that's why when you get into pain, it be good feeling shit in the beginning. But the point is, follow your intuition in this world because your intuition knows where to take you. And sometimes we be out here doing stuff knowing that we shouldn't. And that don't lead us in good places. It leads us to regret. Be like, man, I knew I shouldn't have. Something told me. I didn't. Yeah, let's just not. Let's just follow the intuition. See, but what I feel like here, that this is a spiritual connection. This is to do with love and a twin flame. And the twin flame is making somebody alive again. Whereas they just gave up on love, gave up on anything to do with love, anything to make them feel excited, to make them feel young, to make them feel happy. They've given up until they meet somebody that is connected to their soul. And now they're forced to look at their hurt. They're forced to acknowledge the hurt. They're forced to see that it's there. And it is causing a problem to keeping them from getting to this. And that's where the problem lies, because I've been holding myself back. And there's the truth. There's where I'm owning up. There's where I'm seeing it. And there's where I'm taking in my new perspective that I do want to reconcile this. And I just been held up on some hurt. But this is opportunity that I don't want to miss out, even though I've been sabotaging it. I'm going to get real honest with myself and I'm going to go and do what I'm passionate about. And that's all this person's thinking about. They want it to be something solid. So they're going to stand up and they're going to defend it. They're going to take this lesson as a lesson learned. You can take the hurt as, dang, that fucked me up. It hurt. But if I wouldn't have did this, and this, well, guess what? Going forward, I won't do this, and this. So you bring those lessons with you, but you keep on moving. You keep on moving. You take what you learn and you keep on moving to the next part of your journey, which is going to be greater. And one door closes, another one opens, and it's got to be greater. If the Lord is taking you this way, it must be better than where you come from. Okay? So, kudos to whoever. Because somebody's acknowledging hurt that they've been just ignoring for a long time, or just not wanting to see it, or whatever the case may be. But they want to see her. And if you're trying to see her, but she's being blocked by this, you can't see around it, huh? So you can't go through it. You can, but you're going to have to heal it, so... That's the thing. And it could be an emperor that somebody's trying to see. And you can't see around it. You can't see clearly. The hurt is just your perspective. Is you seeing straight through hurt. So you don't see a pretty little empress. You see somebody out to get you. Or you don't see a handsome little emperor. You see somebody out to get you. But everybody ain't out to get you. And sometimes the Lord just pair you with people so that y'all can, you know, be us against the world type shit. So that's what I got for you, Taurus people. And thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your patience and all that. And I do hope this helped. And I do hope you guys have a blessed day. Spiritual divinity. Okay, look. You homeschool your kids too. Okay, see, that's how it gotta be. And look, you a Taurus, huh? I was wondering. I see your comments. I never see you during the live, but I do see you comment afterward. And I always be like, well, I thought you was an Aquarius. Alton, I know you a Sagittarius, and I'm going to roll on to that video next. Because Sagittarius is next. But I thought they was first, but I kept doing the countdown. I was like, something is not adding up. I had to forget somebody. And it was. It was Taurus. You were Aqua. That's why I thought you was an Aquarius. That's what I thought, but you know how we be. Let me peep in, because I'm going to peep in on the Virgo video, like what's going on over here in Twin Flame zone now. Thank you, Alton. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Namaste.